What is going on, interwebs? It is Straxus back yet again with another mod video. This is a kind of a helpful slash tip video for the CigaretteInMouth mod by M150. It's 1.05 megabytes right now. I don't think that's going to go up because I don't see him updating it. Japanese mod author, according to the description, did a really good job, but as you can see on screen, that is a modded MacCready, MacDreamy, a better looking MacCready replacer by literallybyronic for 8.76 kilobytes. I'm here to show, this video is to show you where you can, it's like when you install it, it's like you can craft cigarettes to go into your mouth. There is a well, I cleaned out this house, but in this house there's a cigar that you can pick up. There's no, like, you don't know where to find the cigars or the cigarettes, you know? Yeah, they show up in vendor lists, but it's very seldom and very rare. So I was like, where the fuck do I find this stuff? And there's not much on the internet, because why would there be? Who's looking for this shit, right? But there is a cigar that spawns in that house. If you're coming from Vault 111, it's the first house on the right. I cleared everything out of there when I was doing the settlement build, so it's not there. But, you know, if you haven't cleaned out that house, there is a cigar that spawns in there. Teleporting to Diamond City, there is a cigar spawn and a cigarette spawn. The cigar spawn is in Doc Crocker's house. Now, you're gonna have to break into it. As in the video, you see me waiting for the Doc Crocker and the security guard to go by, and then a fucking Eyebot comes by. So you have to break into his house. So watch out for that. But there are 3 cigars. Now, you won't see them in the video because I already picked them up. That's how I know they're there. There's Doc Crocker, there's the security guard, and there's the Eyebot. You could barely see him way out in the back. So I'm just waiting for these guys to fuck off so I can break into Doc Crocker's house. But there are 3 cigars. Yeah, 3 cigars at least that spawn in his house. Just right on the front table, right in front of the door, waiting for the Eyebot to go by. They're around the cigar box. Now again, you won't see them here because I already picked them up. But they do spawn there. And the cigarette spawn is in Travis's trailer for Diamond City Radio. Now this is stealing, so you know you have to make sure that no one's around when you do this. Since Travis is always there, I recommend, you know, if you want to take his cigarettes to craft the CigaretteInMouth thing. You know, there's where the cigars would be if I hadn't picked them up. My tip for Travis is wait until you do the quest for him where you give him a set of balls, you know? You essentially, you give him a set of balls. So, he leaves his trailer near the end of that when you go save... Is it Vadim? Yeah, it's Vadim. When you go to save Vadim, he leaves his trailer, so you can just walk right in there and take his shit. I don't think his so-called girlfriend is in there when he leaves.
Sounds better these days.
So, yeah, you just go in here when he leaves to go save Vadim. You can take these cigarettes off his desk. And also there's random chance that you can find them in raider locations, dungeons, I guess you would call them. But that's too specific, and there's like you could only find 1 or 2. So these are just bunched together in one spot. You can get them all and be done with it. There's also cigars that spawn in the general's quarters in the castle. I'm trying to find it. I got lost. But cigars do spawn. I think it's 4 of them in a container along that wall. I think there's 4 of them in like a display case or something, but they spawn along that wall. So, you know, these would not be stolen because you own the castle, obviously. But I don't know how many you want to make. That's why I brought in Doc Crocker.
4 o'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. Nothing to report at the moment.
So I guess you would call this a location guide, but yeah, there's Preston's naked because I deleted the mod that gave him his armor that I gave him. It wasn't a bad mod, it was just taking up space. You might also notice that my character isn't in the gunslinger outfit by Eleonora anymore. Nothing against Eleonora, that was a great mod. I love that mod, but it got up to 96 megs, which, you know, for a 2 gig limit is a lot of space. Nothing against Eleonora, I love her mods. She makes fucking amazing mods, and she's one of the more gracious mod donors. So, gracious towards us console players. So it's nothing against Eleonora. I love her mods. They're amazing. Especially her player homes. Oh my god. The amount of detail. Holy fuck. But, here I'm trying to show you where you can find the thing. But even I forgot where it was. And then I realized, oh wait, it's in crafting. I'm a dumbass. Because the mod author is Japanese, he doesn't speak English, so it was all like Google translated or something, so it wasn't super specific on where it was. But it's just in the crafting menu. It creates this little teeny cart, that cart. But I've already crafted one.
Oh, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
Again, my MacCready is modded, it's the MacDreamy, but it looks different than that. Did I say MacCready? My god. My MacCready looks different than the MacDreamy mod. It is the MacDreamy mod, but I was using the companion mod that I mentioned in another video, which I highly suggest you guys download. It is fucking amazing. It lets you create your own custom companions. So you can use a modded companion, but make it your own, you know? It's fucking amazing. And here I'm looking for MacCready. So you can see the cigarette in his mouth. And the stealth armor is like Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Oh, you impressed yet? I told you I was a damn good shot.
So I was fitting, you know, I think I put a cigarette in his mouth because Snake loves cigarettes.
Maybe this.
No problem. Wasn't really important.
I initiated dialogue with him, and then I realized, wait, it's too dark, you can't fucking see his face. So I turned on the Pip-Boy.
Yeah, what is it?
And here we go.
Oh, you impressed yet?
See, I made him tanner, I gave him a new hairdo, because, you know, again, nothing against the mod creator, I love the skin, I just didn't like the hair. I like the new face, I just didn't like the hairstyle. So I changed it to a Commonwealth Cuts, I think that's Cupcake. And that's a modded beard thing. That's a modded beard. Lots more beards and mustaches by Recluse. For 73.49 kilobytes.
Lived underground in a place called Little Lamplight with a bunch of other kids. Left there when I was around 16.
But I just let this dialogue run because I needed to talk to him anyway, and I wanted you guys to see the cigarette in his mouth. I will say that I don't know if you could do it on PC, but console is obviously limited. So the cigarette doesn't move in his mouth. When he talks, it just stays static. So, it's good when you're not talking to him because it looks like he's just standing there with a fucking cigarette in his mouth. It looks good. You know, it only gets wonky like this when you're talking to him.
I don't know. Looking back on the whole thing, I think we were just lucky. Anyway, when I hit 16, I ended up wandering the capital.
And for the stealth suit, I modified MacCready's body type, and he's typically on the skinny side, and the suit works wonders when he's on the skinny side because, you know, it models after Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and Snake is kind of on the skinny side. You know, he's got muscles, but he's not like the fucking Hulk or anything. So, I wanted MacCready to, you know, be a little bit ripped. Dance is the only one that's just going to be just full-on muscle. But, there's slight clipping issues. The more muscle you give him, it's not too bad. But just slight. It's not enough to get on your fucking nerves anyway, because the vest is its own piece, separate from the suit.
You've earned it. Look, I know I tend to be a pain in the ass. I know I tend to be arrogant and
this is going to do it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick location guide because, like I said, there's nothing on the internet that details exactly where you can find cigarettes or cigars, because why the hell would there be? You never needed to know till now.
I just wanted you to know that I'm going to do
And,
everything
you know,
I
trying to
can
find them in
stay
vendor
this
lists
way.
takes too fucking long, and it's completely random chance. Trying to find them in raider camps takes too fucking long. So this is a quick, concise, dense area where you can find a lot of them fairly quickly. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Likes, comments, subscribes. Hopefully 30 subscribers, or yeah, 30 subscribers by the end of August. Hopefully. I'm hoping. But until next time, interwebs, likes, comments, subscribes, and I will see you later.